Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Bloomburrow is officially released onto MTG Arena, and the servers are dying on us. So we can't play best of three just yet because there's sideboard bugs, so you could kind of play, but it messes up. The store's been closed. We may or may not get into games. I can't apply styles to the deck, but we're going to try out some new decks. And we're going to start off with a deck. I did a full deck tech with a best of three version of this, but this is the deck that I want to try out for the upcoming store championship for standard. It is mono red aggro, so we're gonna be playing it in best of one, but there's a sideboard, and I have a video that I can tag here which goes into a deep dive in terms of sideboard decisioning, stuff like that. So we are building a prowessy themed version of the deck. We got a couple new cards in the set, headlined by Emberheart Challenger, so 2 mana 2/2 haste prowess, and Valiant. It's kind of like heroic, but it's only once per turn. And whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability, you exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card. So it's card advantage with a prowess threat, which is really nice. We got Slick Shots, we have Monastery Swift Spears kind of mixed into that. Kumano's no more, unfortunately. But we also have Heartfire Hero, another Valiant mouse. So mouse, relevant for another card will feature. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability, you put a counter on it. And then when it dies, deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. So it's a way to kind of throw some damage. I don't know if it's better or worse than Cacophony Scamp, but we're going to try it out to see. Then the other cards that we got new, Might of the Meek, 1 mana. Target creature gets trampled to end of turn, and we draw a card. And then if it's a mouse, it also gets a bonus of power. So this is kind of like another mini Monstrous Rage that plays with Monstrous Rage. We have the Mirren Bane Splitter, which is another way to flash in some power. But then late game, we could just re-equip to these, which would trigger the Valiant abilities. Play with Fire is gone, so we got to play Shock. We have Lightning Strikes in here, and then 1 Squee, 2 Case of the Crimson Pulse. Basically, the difference between this and the best of 3 version. I was playing 3 Case in the best of 3. In best of 1, it's more linear, so I want the Bane Splitters. And then a couple Witchstalker Frenzies. Sokuzan's gone, but we have access to the Mishra's Foundry still. I may not even play the Mishra's Foundry. I kind of hate that card, but there's not really great utility lands anymore. There's like the mouse themed one, but we don't have enough mice to make it relevant in terms of like the lands itself. It gives it like a mouse haste, but it only taps for creatures, which I don't love for the red mana. And then if we look like in terms of colorless lands now, like Blast Zone's not really what we want for the deck. They're like Field of Ruin style effects. So it's not great in terms of the utility lands that exist right now in the format. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase a couple games of the deck. At the end, we'll put together the record from Untapped so you can see the win rates of it. But I want to showcase the deck, some goods and bads. There's some instability with the server right now, so I'm going to kind of cut and paste together a montage. But as always, at the end, we do full transparency of the stats themselves to see. So we'll catch you for the games. Thanks for watching, and see you for the wrap-up at the end. Let's jump into a game, see how it goes. I think we keep set up a plot turn and then go Emberheart. Might just set up here. I want to hit a next land, and we're not guaranteed it otherwise. Convoke usually doesn't play too much removal. So I want to save the Valiant for next turn. I'm also targeting this since I want to use the mouse ability there. Okay, Resolute's fine. Yodian, Resolute. So they've gone pretty wide, but So they are dead. Let them know we always had it. Big damage coming through. Turn 4 kill. Turn 4 overkill through a lot of blockers. Nice game there. Jumping into another game. A bit all in, but I think we're fine. We have shock for turn 1. I can plot this for turn 2. I actually should have done Mishra's Foundry in case I wanted to attack with it. I say that. Okay. Well, opponent was just not having any of that. Quick game win there. Another one in the books. Alrighty, opponent's been conceding quick. We've been smashing hard. And sweet keep. So I'm going to lead on Heartfire Hero here because Swift Spear can let me then go Might of the Meek and get with the haste. I think that looks like a nice curve. I like the art on this card. Another Convoke gamer. Cool. We'll take that. Get some easy damage in. Probably get Squee going next turn. It snowballs nicely. They could have Gleeful here. See, Warden. They do Warden. I'm going to kill it. 1-drop would be nice. Heartfire is also nice, but I think it's important that we get Warden off. Land to be good, or just like another 1-mana spell. Something we can start chipping some damage through its Slick Shot. This just gets too out of control if we let him go. Too much card selection. It's hard for us to push damage in. We don't really get good attacks, and then got it again, so. They've had a lot of 1-drops. Oh, that's a big one. Bane comes in, pops there, boom, boom, boom. So while we do lose out on killing everything, just getting this off the battlefield is very powerful. This is 3 to equip, so we can do that on a subsequent turn. I can get Squee going. Slick Shot gets in for some damage, but these Convoke gamers can't keep up. That was like 5 1-drops out of them, and we still just kind of got them. Nicely done. All right, jumping into our first match. See how it goes. I'm actually a couple wins from Mythic. I haven't really been ranking up that much this month, but so this hand's actually quite slow. We play first, but we don't have a lot of spells to kind of interact with this, so I think it's a mulligan. This hand's much better, just in terms of like curve consideration and stuff. I think it's a keep. We put back a Swift Spear, and then we can set up, depending on what they're playing. Yeah, even all the moats are kind of messed up. Okay, so they are life gain bats. I think a couple options. I can obviously set up the plot this turn. I can kill this, but get this going, but it's not great, so I think we're just playing this out naked. They'll get a life back, but it's fine. Might even be worthwhile to kind of hold this back. So now they have to kind of prioritize if they want to use removal here. It's not bad. Might have a removal spell here. Yep. Go for the throat. So Monstrous Rage would be nice. Might of the Meek would be nice. Orzhov Life Gain is probably not the deck we want to match up with that often. Removal with Life Gain. Kind of cheat. They might have another removal spell here. They just get Virtue here. Not the best kind of matchup. Yeah, they're just mono removal and life gain. Opponents had 3 removal spells, gain them 6 extra life plus the bat. Also, the graveyard's broken right now. That's annoying. I could still Monstrous Rage the bat or on the Mishras. I think the Lightning Strike. Honestly, a bit annoying. Just got a lot of card advantage in the deck. Not seeing it. Part of the problem here is this will double up the life gain, so we're actually just kind of netting out. They're just like full bats. We don't draw a creature here, just concede. I got enough of an engine going that I'm not going to be able to. So we can hit. Probably should have done it on our turn just because they could descend here. They get a scry. And on life gain lands, just kind of a pain. They get the descend trigger. They get the life gain. Case would be nice. They're gonna have some redundancy or like end game with the virtues. Got their engine going. Not much we can do here. They got us. Alrighty. A lot of Convoke so far on the ladder. Folks still playing their old lists. That looks good. We have the Emberheart, we have Valiant Hero here, we have the Bane Splitter, we have Slick Shot. A lot of good cards here. Okay, this could be cut down. Blizzards. It's actually a really interesting line. Because I can kill this. Because this would let them get the extra damage through. I think we just do this for the turn. It's a really close line because this would enable them to deal damage, and a lot of the lizards, not wizards, that's going to be very confusing. Care about damage being dealt. We're just jamming here. I think we're just getting rid of Vile Smasher here. So next turn, I can do this on the Emberheart. That also can deal 4 upon death. It's just like ping, 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 ping. So Hired Claw, whenever you attack with one or more lizards, deals a damage to each opponent. You need some spells. Spells would be nice. That is a spell and a half. I think we start here. I think they have removal. So if it's damage based, then I can get them that way there. And then I'd still get the Valiant trigger. I'm going to do this because when this dies, they basically get into a state where they lose. So they can't actually kill otherwise. Ping me. Opponent's dead. Okay, we got emotes back. We got emotes back. Server is healing. Opponent is dead. Oh, they're just like super dead. Cool. Overkill. Got him. Wrap up time. So Arena didn't capture one of our games. We took a loss to black-white light game bats, which you would have seen in the video. We played 5 games. We won 4 of them, which was pretty solid win rate. The deck smashed pretty hard, could output huge amounts of damage. There's some card advantage engines in there, which I really like. All in all, deck was really enjoyable to play. I think this is definitely something we can explore further, and it is a really good starting point for the format itself. Let me know what you think if you've had different variations of the deck you are building, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Make sure if you do enjoy metagame content, as soon as the stats come out, we will be doing the videos for best decks using MTGO League data, Untapped data, everything there. So make sure to subscribe, get to notice when all the new decks are dropping. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great one and stay safe out there.